Abusia mesel memo akwaba edeba eye otun for studios. Mesel oba so abomode say oba subscribe, like, comment, na share ma afoforo no so nya bi. Na abusia eye be 4-5 years ni na eye ya papa Kennedy Akompreko Ejapon ene Anas Aremi ya Anas ensensem bi eba o man Ghana na te say back and forth ko ha na eba ha na Supreme Court nya de ama last kora no Kennedy Akompreko Ejapon ena edi nkunim na etire kro mu di nkunim wie no ensem bi sa ba abontima Anas ade ko pie mu Supreme Court ni nyina ti Kennedy Ejapon esa di nkunim na ensem bi aba betu bia ese trend ese political Kennedy Ejapon ni Anas Aremi ya ensensem ne hu bi mu abusia me so yanko hwe video ni bi bye e beto so
ya wa ha de me ngidi senkrofo epe Onomo Kenny Anas nsem no ba bia akopim sese once out here esi ana
metimi akasa asi high court level because mekai kakra say after the high court judgment in favor of Ken Anas Supreme Court of finally sexual right said when the judge was biased in his language or say language was harsh and when the Chief Justice then said judge no tickets in so ntina so wie no or say na and also so was done without notice to or no and also so prejudicial and bias to the Supreme Court should set aside or quash the judgment of that particular high court no and to me I'm going to America but me rush by court no by majority decision of 3-2 omene na anya adwen and no throw ni out but before then no lodge appeal to the Court of Appeal now I check a crack or lodging appeal no we any buy and I'm say if or lodging appeal no if I stand to be no over correct me it's a year later I'm going to know I'm say or comma or more okotua conditions of the appeal if I remember I'm say me crowd me ko sign bi but appeal no what system new for some time recent times Chief Justice obey case cry check a year or more na say enfra or me the archives na sisi aso em say ya payi ya ko 2 years muni enti me nya sure say appeal na say system nim me sure say me invoke process bia e be dismiss appeal no but I suspect say exist system nim because after Supreme Court Court of Appeal processes now no initiate no was stalling so the bad day we ever ready for him you better take the appropriate steps now you respond appropriately enti ya dey
as a lawyer ma menni ho komo kakra na bra judgment sha say ba no me ade no because say passion tina me bisa na wo feel say
Anas case
yes
and a senior lawyer be share mo airport to her me so say me to was you me da me dream when I'm say there was ade we see na dey mo no so no and I'm say yes na very challenging very challenging because you see even in the course of case now we share obi ana need di ho nkomokra na throw out lawyers people were not interested o money so we case we better no challenge Anas no so obo to do away with corruption there they very into crowd. I mean you could see from their faces say we response omu didi atam omu tirim etu nyo obi ani nim komo tina ya ankonam no virtually nobody na ya ankonam
interesting
just say who they find who they but timer yenya evidence exhibits ni na ye review exhibits no now the only idea no say to convince the court to admit say evidence no credible.
Do you think that it takes passion to drive through that line?
Of course. Okay. Because only passion now you'll be disinterested. Okay. Don't mean be disinterested no. But passion I say this is what I want to do because see how will you feel? And she said we are not cry yet to extend no be say I mean inputa udi ru adwuma we mu no ebia enoma ba ku mienu bi na amana nkoi but one kasa de why adwuma no ntina enye easy even going to languages to look for language experts yes or translating Hausa to English and I mean enye easy consuming a whole now ube wi kra no no pressure do kra ba no bi I am telling you because it wasn't easy Why? Because of the individuals involved. Ken Ohile Japan and Anas.
Yeah.
Huge.
And in your beer, you leading no senior brother, person prove a point. Say, me can't say me and me.
And yet, because you share evidence now.
Okay.
Not clearly. Okay. But how do you convince the court?
Okay.
Because materials no any evidence no. O share Anas ne kwakwesiasia nkrofo or set even after you case in Ukraine, onya judgment no. Then we got to additional evidence. I don't know do what idea no. Ken had it 2 years before and said Anas ni release. Ne kutana ya had 2 years before. So in the port the buy within that system
yeah.
Oh, it did not your crime pie as some of the can say dear bantama kabema nipa kra ehu nipa no suban mo tika dubu ahede no nka enye nwanwa oh it did not me my task was to convince the court for the court
materials na wanya no a rich cra no akwan be fa so abegina court to argue to convince the court no say another
of course because see evidence now they ban also be corroborated and nipa no also credibility. Until the moment, fortunately, Ken is known to have that credibility. Fortunately, is any panny will be a name say we can't be and thrown or can one judge no nipa or society and to any pan credible no. Just more kind now put 2 premium on it. Or shall I know see it was a call minimum on can but he on one case not the ban only interest be on musica. Just say or pursue who's a saying any panity. And will be at here. And nipa no to na o judge no you have to witness now no say evidence abano or say evidence no otimi corroborate plus or additional witnesses so almost ba so to say in the case of say or grabelands there's a gentleman called adopted na on na court adolf any subsequent judgments against him so a trespass on assassin
okay
and as judgments in the exhibit. And this I am passing judgment also where what trespassing on be lander or castle grab lander. What he's saying is true. What corroborating and right there with a court of competent jurisdiction judgment. Oh, so many evidence now the evidence now back again because the judge is an umpire. He sits between 2 persons who are making opposing arguments. And you also put credibility on the all kind of correct. And you got law schools back at yourself Kumasi court. Say obi front to no jina that kama ni obisa no question also and to mani say and just okay
atras on the safety team no
on the safety team no and to mani say I say oyen to that is odwen ho oh and no judge into obaga say we have no odwen asem we ho oni answer bia for asem we etu ahwe ho no obey obobagu and the evidence I the court tie de nipa no be corroborate with other witnesses there ehun here. And yes, sir, because you see, in civil cases, you only need 51 out of the 100 to win your case. 51, 50 now, you want the case. I bring me court. And Tina, the papa, there be a my boss, come John can't say, so client about her or catch us one at Daneno, say -1.
Okay.
Every time. It doesn't matter who that person is.
On canning in Ankosi.
Obey what and ya Fanesenial Colonel catch you. Because on no be no Asem went to any crowd there. Into a beya. Send documents and or demand a support on there. For example, your land matter. And ultimately a branch documents a gutani. Where all searches and any title and no money in Lisa. Who lacuna be our space be and to ready or you're credible to make my pursue. Most of the times you have to do further investigations to confirm that somebody panic catch on. I am because
between yourself and Ken, one and they encouraging it in the young.
Already, on one statement, they are indifferent. Or say, at the end of no evidence now, he will fight it. It doesn't matter whether he wins or lose.
Okay.
But they are not any mammy minister, Miss McConnell lose.
Lose, yeah.
Because McConnell lose, and what my career.
Yeah.
Then it means you have to put in extra effort to go to wherever Obenya evidence now support to somewhere all can. Even to the extent they be evidence be
yeah.
Thousands of dollars no waje. Oh, just any pani be almost so about Bejino Casania or no, because somebody may come after or no. But credibility of a day no. In the case of Anas Aheke, a video, who watches the watchman? Now I admit in part, but I deny in part. Then my question was that they would deny no. What is your contrary evidence?
Okay.
So what must say? What admit it? Said this part is clean. This one you are denying. The moment you are denying this one, then you have to rebut it. What is your contrary evidence?
Matthias here. Matthias, I say a jet to the so me who say fita.
Sanity. A deep me who omo issue rate of summons. Then we file our defense, and in our defense we say, look, the statements are true, factual, and therefore they are justified. And you lay out justification, any truthfulness of only statement, or time. So then in their reply, and nobody be a yampa, but when would the yampa? The yampa, you have to lead evidence to confirm with any pan a day, as some to so yampa.
Easy.
So because the moment I say, my defense, my words are true, and so therefore they are justified. No, the burden behooves on me to prove sense. Some American, a yampa.
O cancel the evidence and at all.
Sanity. So to her exhibition, I attach here KO1, KO2, KO3, and KO4. It be proceedings and a free court. Omukra side, no money say because omo the search omukra no they came with a contrary document. Case be you try move for want of prosecution because now based on who watches the watchman, Babantu democracy omo can hear, then the case became basa and all that. Now we know a corroborate at the end. A very challenging
case. Oh, can't say a passion. How do you combine that with politics? We say we combine money at the law no. To me a jallo not was you want to go to parliament while your passion here and I still have a person practicing now.
Oh, was a parliament there. Your lawyers are still they come to court. MPs. I can name a number of them. Omba parliament no more Eeei. So, but politics is also passion because when I'm see and I see for my mini when you peg or can ask much or be crow when people were dear whom officer well let me put it this way, be officer or a pro MPP media person. In terms people want to know can Asem say on there or expertise of Babuano. Unya back for pay ever back consistently. At that time, you have become part of the political process. Yeah. Appointment, but not to me can you manage it.
Yeah.
But be no can we do it. But me passion on law, politics, yes. Idea because idea every day idea. Be the combination unless you are lazy. Okay. And I won't mean idea because you tell say to me a human me no cry demande say on dabebre free and no sorry now kwade chen ya na wasa ayi enti nimi enu de combined you can do it say obi MP and a minister
yeah
the same thing
yeah you can do it enti samre ya ye kwa enim na battle I think say well there 25 days to go o share from 1992 eba said the aya man yosem aba be do sabre ya improve as a country.
Oh, yeah, improve. Yeah, improve because say and you two near dear Juma, na say Asem Timbani a Supreme Court and I call High Court and I Court of Appeal. A train my decision but now a bind you be a huge improvement in our democratic dispensation. And Tiano dear because first in the only way. And I went to me a abimpu. Ebi na make am go say na me say first na ka bantima kra ne ho na akoshe ndisi shirt. If you kra utim kra no ye te say we o ndisi ni a no ya hwe a te say obi akra ne uni agro because of that Rollins perception say obeha Ashanti business persons including a man ne ma say o abuse bi ni ade kakra bi na no mo bold to say we are part of the NDC politically na bantima NDC timi rally no long queue omo share NDC shared openly. It means you improve the same as when you go to Akachi anase aka yes ana south town north town ni ade ade a ebi affairs na obi ntumi nka say oye UP ni anase MPP ni by na saa de ni no biem ene kra say NDC ni hu say ne yonko NDC ni attack NDC ni a o assault na ono akra betimi akwa kugina aye witness amano and we have seen situations that MPs the biological brothers MPP NDC I be a parliamentar ukọ abusua bebre ma ebi wo
abusua weni sembia eye ekoso efa ye papa eye Kennedy Akompreko Japan ene Anas Aremia Anas ensensema say ejina mu for over 5 years ni enu abusua me say oba so abomode ase oba subscribe like comment na sa share mame makada se na ebe se share bye bye.